In 1968, Frank Lucas is the right-hand man of Harlem mob boss Ellsworth "Bumpy" Johnson. When Johnson dies of a heart attack, Frank enters the heroin trade, buying directly from producers in Thailand and smuggling it into the U.S. through returning Vietnam War servicemen. Frank sells his heroin under the brand Blue Magic, whose affordability and purity make it incredibly popular, eliminating much of his competition. New York detective and aspiring lawyer Richie Roberts is ostracized in his precinct after handing in almost $1 million that he found in a mobster's car. Captain Lou Toback puts Roberts in charge of a special task force that targets major drug suppliers after Roberts' partner overdoses on Blue Magic. Roberts is also depicted having a bitter divorce battle with his ex-wife over his infidelity. Frank's heroin racket prospers. He eventually sells Blue Magic wholesale to many dealers in the New York tri-state area and expands his distribution through other criminal organizations. With this monopoly, Frank becomes Harlem's top crime lord, opening legitimate business fronts and maintaining a low profile, while befriending politicians and famous celebrities such as Joe Louis. He buys a mansion for his mother and recruits his 5 brothers as his lieutenants. Frank eventually falls in love with and marries Eva, a Puerto Rican beauty queen. He attends the fight of the century with her, where Roberts spots Frank, notices he has better seats than the Italian mobsters, and begins investigating him. Frank also comes to odds with competing local gangster Nicky Barnes, corrupt NYPD detective Nick Trupo, who is among many people Frank is forced to bribe, and the Corsican Mafia, who unsuccessfully attempt to assassinate Frank and his wife for putting them out of business. One night, Roberts' detectives witness one of Frank's cousins, Jimmy Z, shoot his girlfriend. He becomes their informant in lieu of being convicted. They make Jimmy wear a wire through that Frank has negotiated one final shipment of heroin after the fall of Saigon. They identify and search one of the last planes carrying Lucas's stock, discovering that it is being smuggled through the coffins of dead servicemen. They follow the drugs into Newark's projects and obtain a warrant to raid Frank's heroin processing facility, which results in the death of Frank's nephew, Stevie Lucas, and the arrest of Frank's brother, Huey. They then arrest the other 4 brothers, and finally, Frank himself. During a trial against Frank, Roberts offers him a chance at leniency if he will help him expose corrupt police officers, to which Frank agrees. Following Frank's cooperation, 3/4 of the New York DEA and many NYPD officers are arrested and convicted, while Trupo commits suicide. Roberts becomes a defense attorney and has Frank